Still waiting to get that particular update. Uh, it appears to be that we won't get word on the away team with the National Ambassador Board until 1800 local time here. So, in the meantime, we've been studying other things and preparing on other matters. So I know that some we're going to be discussing the aftermath of whatever they just did down where they celebrate Cinco de Mayo, where the lady is going to be taking over there as their corporate president. Um, I know that other things are being discussed regarding what's happening right now between Moscow and those on the left coast of the mother continent, currently now in uh, misnomer, quote unquote, corporate Senegal. Um, we are monitoring to see where certain things could lead. Some of those things have no direct bearing on the Amexem-Moor-Empire, at least on the west coast of the Alkebu-lan and the Ab.Zu. Since we're not operational in the central Amexem at all, we don't have anything to do with whatever they're doing down there, directly or indirectly, for commerce or trade or anything else. So our focus remains on what we're doing internally in our various command areas all across the planet. So one of the good things I'm looking forward to is the reports coming out of Tanzania probably tomorrow evening before the Imperial Council meeting. We got the update. The avocados are doing very well in the um, Kenyatta district. The roots have now taken hold strong enough. They're deep enough now, and the saplings are growing into trees. So a little less than 2 Earth years from now, we should have a harvest of about 20,000 avocados that we shall promptly take to market and do some good business. Now we got to get a few things together to take care of the outdoor greenhouse and other things we have to do in other command areas um, where we're going to be doing the fruit growth operations, specifically not just Ghana Songhai, not just Azania Matabele district, the things that we're looking to do also in Zanaga district, while figuring out how we're going to finish off some things and advance us so we can start putting equipment, materials, and supplies on the ground in the Chibchas district in the northwest region of South Amexem. Regional Governor Lamar, um, I look forward to being able to get those things moving with him. He's got a lot of things down here for us to be able to find a way to monetize, and we have been looking at those things for a while. Certain things we've already made some progress on. Other things, the business case right now is a little bit different. I'll use the word different for right now while we finish working our way through the how-tos, the what-fors, and what's possible and what's probable. In terms of training, well, that's another story entirely. Uh, we have new nationals that had to be brought up to speed, so their training is going to be commencing shortly. Uh, materials had to be printed out for use in the Kenyatta district, so that in the Karadan city, where the district training instructor is, uh, Noble Benjamin, he shall take on, under the watch of the district governor, training the Amexem-Moor-Empire nationals in the district. In the Yamambasa, whoever is going to be the local training instructor, they should be trained by Noble Benjamin. Noble Benjamin is being trained by the district governor, as it should be. In terms of um, what's happening with Lieutenant Ambassador and the Yendi Dagbani, um, we need to get a few things squared away so we can get him advanced. Right now, he's focusing on finishing up Ariel's Bakery, #2. Um, so once that's done, he'll be able to focus on other matters that we'll be able to do on the ground there. So as we get the funds together to handle all those things, it's not just the fruit growth operation uh, being improved upon and expanded in the Yendi Dagbani for the Lieutenant Ambassador to command. It's also going to be about water storage. It's going to be about the irrigation operation. It's going to be about the outdoor food growth operation inside of the outdoor greenhouse scenario. We have a lot of ground to cover. And because we're not looking just to do the okra in the Ghana-Songhai district, we're looking to expand into other things, specifically the strawberries. And we're going to see about getting into growing other crops in the Ghana-Songhai district as soon as financially responsible and possible. We'll get to that. As soon as we can figure out what we're going to be doing in the Tamara, so that we can expand what we're doing here on this side of the ocean. Whatever moves we're making, they're going to have to be spot on. They have to be implemented perfectly. And as we increase the amount of funds into the Imperial Treasury, we'll be able to expand by more equipment acquisitions, material supplies, paying out some stipends, getting some things happening for the greater good. And all that takes work. Committed, dedicated, loyal work. The mindset, being committed, dedicated, and loyal, will make sure that work is effective. That effective work causes us to improve, maintain what we have, be able to expand what we have, and increase market share. And all that will allow for us to have a stronger collective operation for our global common market, which strengthens our hand maintaining the overall sovereignty and sanctity of the entire population of the Amexem-Moor-Empire. And ultimately, for our generations, that is the point.